So let's start with the heading. अपने कोल ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 6 passages ਦਿੱਤੇ ਗਏ ਆ and we have 6 to 7 questions ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ headings find out ਕਰਨੇ ਆ. You can see on the screen कि कुछ जो words है मैं highlight किए हुए हैं. First of all, let me tell you the strategy. Headings ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ answers ਲੱਭਣੇ ਆ, ਕੋਈ ਵੀ passage full read ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ. What you need to do is just 2 to 3 sentences read करो upside to and just 1 or 1.5 sentence read करो last वाला. So ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ nearly 2 sentences ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ words ਜੋ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ common ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ passage ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਉਹ mark ਕੀਤੇ ਆ and again last ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਜੋ passage ਹੈ ਉਹ mark ਕੀਤੇ ਹੋਏ ਆ. So here is the list of heading जो मैं ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ passage ਦਿਖਾਇਆ tourism ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਹੀ ਆਪਾਂ answers ਲੱਭਨੇ list of headings 1 to 9 headings है अपने कोल and we have 6 passages ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ 28 to 30 ਆਪਾਂ find ਕਰਨੇ for the passage A, B and C. जो paragraph D है वो ਸਾਨੂੰ answer given है 9th, so there are 99% chances कि A answer किसी ਹੋਰ heading ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਏਗਾ. So ਇਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ bother ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, even ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਮੈਚ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਕਿ ਹਾਂ ਇਹ answer ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ. Again 31 and 32. So all in all ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ 5 questions हैं and 6 passages से नहीं करना है. We have 9 number of headings जिन्होंने match करना सी to the paragraphs. So here is the passage A. देखो मैं विच कुछ words मांगे थे like tourism, holiday making, travel, more significant, social phenomena, more trivial subjects और नीचे तो जो कितने हैं that is investigation, reveal, analysis. So मैनू ये चीज़ पहला ही ध्यान च रखनी पैगी कि सेम वर्ड्स मैनू नहीं मिलणगे हेडिंग्स दे विच हो सकदा उत्थे पैराफ्रेजिंग होवे. सो सिनोनिम्स दा ध्यान रखना पेगा इफ यू वांट एन एक्यूरेट आंसर. विच तो जो पैराग्राफ ते कंटेंट है मैं उन्होंने नहीं पढ़िया, इवन मैं देखा भी नहीं. आई हैव जस्ट रेड 2 or 3 sentences एंड मैं वर्ड्स मार्क करके रखे हैं. सो लेट्स मूव टू द हेडिंग्स. उस तो पहला अगेन मैं एक बार वर्ड्स दस रही हूँ जो उसी मार्क करते हैं दैट इज टूरिज्म, हॉलीडे मेकिंग, ट्रेवल, मोर सिग्निफिकेंट, सोशल फिनोमेना, मोर ट्रिवियल सब्जेक्ट्स. किसी स्टडी की गल हो रही है. देन अगेन इन्वेस्टिगेशन, रिवील, एनालिसिस. सो लेट्स मूव टू द लिस्ट ऑफ हेडिंग नाउ. सो हुण आपां लिस्ट ऑफ हेडिंग 1 to 9 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਚ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ. ਆਪਣੇ ਪੈਸੇਜ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੋਲਿਟਿक्स ऑफ टूरिज्म ਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ? नो. Cost of tourism? No. Justifying the study of tourism? Yes, we have talked about the study, analysis and everything. So we can consider it. Then tourism contrasted with travel? No. Essence of modern tourism? No, they didn't talk about. Tourism versus leisure? No. Artificiality of modern tourism? No. Role of modern tour guides? No. Creating an alternative to the everyday experience? No. So simply जो आपा words mark किते उन्हां दे according third is the right answer and actually it is the right answer. So without reading the whole passage, without even understanding it much deeply, आपने को सही answer आ गया. That is the third answer, justifying the study of tourism. So now let's do this with the paragraph B. So here are we with the passage B. So here again I have marked some of the words. Tourism, leisure activity, presupposes, opposite, regulated, organized work, manifestation, work and leisure, separate, regulated spheres, social practice, modern societies. And नीचे वाले sentences जो मैं देखा journey, stay, definition, normal places, residence of work, short term, temporary nature, clear intention, return home, short period of time. So basically ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੋ मैंने words है tourism ਦੀ ਗੱਲ basically है leisure activity, something with enjoyment, entertainment, apart from work and home, far from work and home even, and it's a social practice and in modern society. So ਅੱਜ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ है. नीचे तो भी किया गया कि इट्स अ जर्नी, स्टे है कुछ टाइम ਲਈ आउट ऑफ रेजिडेंस एंड वर्क एंड अगेन सानू घर वापस आना ਹੁੰਦਾ आफ्टर अ शॉर्ट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. सो ए वर्ड्स ਨੂੰ ਧਿਆਨ ਚ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹੋਏ लेट्स मूव टू द लिस्ट ऑफ हेडिंग एंड मैच these words maybe with the synonyms to find the correct answer. So here is the list. Let's start matching. Have we read anything about politics in tourism in the passage B? No. Cost of tourism? No. Justifying the study of tourism? No. Even it is the answer for A paragraph. Tourism contrasted with travel? No. The essence of modern tourism we can consider, because modern societies assume which padya, so and they were talking about tourism, so maybe it was the tourism which is related to modern tourism. So tourism versus leisure? No, even they have mixed up both the things, not differentiated. The artificiality of modern tourism, there was no such word like artificiality. The role of modern tour guides was not mentioned. Creating an alternative to the everyday experience, it is an answer for paragraph D, so it would not be the answer. So the most appropriate answer as per the approach is fifth, the essence of modern tourism. They have talked about what tourism was considered earlier and how it is regarded in today's time. Means the person has to go far from their work and residence and enjoy for a short period of time, and keep in mind that they should have to come back to their home. So fifth is the correct answer. So moving to passage C, I have marked some of the words like substantial proportion, means a considerable amount, population, modern societies, tourist practices, and new socialized forms, provision, development or developed, mass character, gazes of tourists means tourist places, opposed, and the visual character of travel. So कुछ words इन्होंने सानू देते हैं which are related to travel and tourism. And in the last, I have marked some words like anticipation, constructed, variety of non-tourist practices such as films, TV, literature, magazines, records, and videos, reinforce daydreaming. Again, it is something with leisure, something with enjoyment. So basically, what they have talked about is they have talked about tourism and travel. Tourism with sightseeing and travel with or leisure with films, TV, literature, magazine, and other things with non-tourist practices. So they have contrasted two different things. So let's move to the list of headings now and see which is the correct answer as per the words we have marked. Again, we are here with the list of headings. Let's match that words. Have we read about politics of tourism in that? No. Cost of tourism? No. Justifying the study of tourism? We have done already. Tourism contrasted with travel? It could be because they have talked about tourism and they have talked about non-tourist activities as well. So that was with travel. The essence of modern tourism? We have done with tourism versus leisure. No. The artificiality of modern tourism? No, they have not talked about anything artificial, but they have talked about different means. The role of modern tour guides? No. Creating an alternative to the everyday experience? No. So, most appropriate answer for passage C was tourism contrasted with travel. So this is the most appropriate answer as per the words we have marked, and actually it was the correct answer. So without reading very deeply the passages, it is very clear to find the answers and even very easy and efficient. So now let's move to the passage D. Though it is answered as 9, but still I'm going to tell you how they have found the answer right. So let's move to the paragraph D. So here we go with the passage D. I have marked some words: tourist, visit, features, landscapes and townscape, separate, everyday experience, aspects, viewed, some sense out of the ordinary, means something different which is not very ordinary. And from the downside, I have marked some words such as people, linger, sights, not normally do, home environment, the vision, objectified or captured, enable, memory, to be endlessly reproduced and recaptured. They have talked about visiting some of the tourist places and how they can recapture or how they can always be with that memories without going again and again to that particular townscape or landscape. So these are some words which I have marked, and now let's move to the list of headings to find the most appropriate answer. Don't forget these words when you are going back to the list of headings. So here we are with the list of headings. As we already know the answer, that the answer is answer 9. They have written creating an alternative to the everyday experience. The same thing is explained in the paragraph D. They have told that instead people are going there again and again to the townscapes and the landscape. They take pictures of that particular places, or they buy some postcards and posters of their places to keep the memories alive. So this is the most appropriate answer for creating an alternate to everyday experience, where they cannot go each and every day and to memorize all that moments throughout their life. So after this, moving to paragraph E, let's mark some of the keywords. So here is the passage E, and the words that I have marked are earliest hesitations, subject of tourism, boostings analysis, pseudo event 1964. Always remember to mark the numbers like 1964 or any other when you are doing this reading passage. Then contemporary Americans means today's Americans cannot experience reality. Pseudo events. Pseudo means something artificial, which is not real. And host environment, that is the real environment. Local people. Inauthentic attractions. These are the words that I have marked from the upside from merely 1 and 2 sentences. Now let's move to the last sentence of the passage. And here the words are American style hotel, insulates, tourist, strangeness, host environment. Basically, they are talking about imitating something. So, American style hotel means this hotel is not an American one. It is not in America, but it is basically an American style hotel. Means not the original, but the copy of something. Not real, but yes, the copy, duplicate one. So, those who are the contemporary Americans, they are not into the practice of being with the host environments. So they always do something with the inauthenticity of that particular thing to enjoy that thing. So let's move to the list of heading and find synonyms and paraphrasing of these words to get to the right answer. So here is the list of headings. Let's try matching that verse which we have marked. Do they talk about politics of tourism? No. Cost of tourism? No. Justifying the study of tourism? No. Tourism contrasted with travel? No. The essence of modern tourism? No. Tourism versus leisure? No. The artificiality of modern tourism? Yes, it could be the answer. We can consider it. The role of modern tour guides? No, they didn't talk about modern tour guides or even tour guides. And creating an alternative to the everyday experience. So I have read all the list of headings. So from this, I found answer 7, the most appropriate one for passage E, that is the artificiality of modern tourism. They talked about they cannot be into the host environment. They always want something inauthenticate or something so which is artificial. So this particular word has led us to the correct answer. So for passage E, 7th is the correct answer. Now let's move to paragraph F. So here we have the last passage of this particular type of question. I have marked some words again. Service, burgeoning, tourist industry means growing at a very rapid pace. Array of professionals, a group of people who are professional in a particular field. Reproduced ever new objects tourists to look at. So on the right side, there are some words of the same passage that I have marked. Role, professional, is to cater, means is to serve, is to provide services. Needs and tastes, what people actually want. Tourist, accordance, class and overall expectation, means what is their level of requirement and what they actually need. So basically in this passage it is being talked about the professional, means some people, those who are providing something, some services to the tourist. So without wasting any time, let's move to the list of headings to find our answer. So here again we are with the list. Let's start finding the answer. Do they talk about politics of tourism? No. Cost of tourism? No. Justifying the study of tourism? No. Tourism contrasted with travel? No. The essence of modern tourism? No. Tourism versus leisure? No. The artificiality of modern tourism? No, they don't talk about this. The role of modern tour guides? Yes, they talk about the professionals. Maybe they were paraphrasing this particular word. Tour guides means the professionals who are related with tourism, those who are related with providing services to the tourist and creating an alternative to the everyday experience. No. So without any doubt, in the all of the list we have just one answer where they are talking about some professionals. So it is the answer 8 for passage F. Answer 8 is the correct answer.